purification process for gold and silver is fire, to see how pure it is, man. Or to get out the impurities. That's what's going on. We're being purified. Made more righteous. Made more durable. Made more hard. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. Right? Why? Because we going through that purification process. When all hell break loose, because we went through that purification process. And it ain't over until the Lord deliver us, but for the record's sake, us suffering up until the day that the Lord take us off in the streets is a part of how the Lord is part of the reason why the Lord gonna protect us. But you ultimately gonna have to be of His elect, because the last thing that happen is the nuclear missiles. You're gonna have to make it through that. That's going through that fire also, man. It says, and we'll try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. Right. So you gotta have the name. And that's a cut to the church for saying Jesus, Allah, Islam, and whatever other God that you're using. The Lord's name is Yahweh. That's God's name. Yahweh Shai is whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I will say it is my people, and they shall say the Lord Yahweh is my God. Right. The Lord gonna be dealing with His elect, His chosen, that is being refined as gold, man. It's breaking my heart. Before I jump to this next precept, you finish off this Ezekiel, because I was trying to make a point. Ezekiel chapter 33, and I'm going to have to jump. All right, Ezekiel chapter 33, verse. I'm going to start back at verse 6, and then I'm going to jump. But if the watchmen see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people not be warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So thou son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt it says, therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth from the Bible, and warn them from me through the Bible. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his way, the wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Right? Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do turn from his way, he shall die in it. If he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. Now I'm going to jump to verse 30. It says, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord, right? And this was going on. These people are talking about us in their houses and things. Some mocking. Verse 31, it says, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love. Bro, you doing a good thing. Yeah, we are Israelites, bro. Right on. Shalom. That's them showing much love. But their heart, their mind, goeth after their covetous, whatever they're coveting for. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song. Some guys think just enjoying the show. Of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. That's what you got to understand with your people. They're not going to do the words no matter how much love they show you. They talking about you in these houses. Some, if they're not out here with us, the vast majority of them, I'm just talking shit, Verse 32 again. Lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Right. So you can expect Jacob to be talking about you in their houses for whatever they may be talking about you about. But when they see these prophecies and things start to come to pass, because all this talking and shit that they done, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. But by then it's going to be too late.